Well, hello, hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back. If you've been here before, if this is your first time, welcome. This is part two of the self love. So, I just want to review last week. I touched on the effects of not having self love, and those were the signs that you may not be experiencing enough self love, or someone else may not be experiencing self love. And those effects or signs are depression, low self esteem, your life feels stagnant or it's declining. You have low energy and or a lack of desire to do things that you enjoy, spending time with your family, with your children, with your mate, your spouse. Unable to exercise the word no, unable to tell people no, you know. Um, no, you don't have any self-care practice, and you forget about yourself. You forget to do things for you. You're so busy doing things for everyone else that you don't stop and do things for yourself. You feel unappreciated. You feel uncomfortable in your own skin, and you never stick to any commitments to yourself. One example is beginning of the year. I believe I said this last week. In the beginning of the year, New Year's resolution time, everyone's running to the gym, they're working out and they're working on their fitness, and then it starts to fall off before they've even come an inch towards their goals. So things like that, you need to, or I want to challenge you, or I want to invite you to stop, to take some time out when you can, have peace, quiet. And I want you to sit back and I want you to think about how your day went. Think about the different events in your day. Think about how you felt about things. Think about the things that you may have said, different emotions that ran through you that day. And then kind of go outward. Think about your week. Think about your month. Think about your year. Think about different situations and events that have happened, and the ones that made you upset or really angry. Think about those. Think about, okay, you know what? Dissect the situation. What could I have done differently? Get a pad and a pen, write it down. This situation when someone cut me off. I'm embarrassed at myself because I screamed and yelled like I lost my mind. Okay, what were you thinking? During that time, what were you feeling? Were you thinking about a fight you had with your mate or your child? A family member. Were you angry? Did it turn out that you took your anger out on this person? What do you wish you had done differently in that situation? Write all these things down, and highlight highlight the things that you don't like about the situation, that you wish you could have changed, or you could change if you had that ability. Highlight it in one color. Where you wrote down, I wish I would have done it this way. I wish I would have reacted this way. I wish I would have had better control of my emotions. I wish that I wasn't wrapped up in anger over this situation that was so minor. I wish I would have handled it better. Write those things down, highlight that in a different color. Then I want you, after you do that, go over different situations. And you don't have to do it all in one day. You don't have to do it all in one sitting. You can go back at different times. Just take time to do that, maybe once a week. Just think about different situations and write down, this is what happened. This is what I did not like about how I handled myself. This is what I would have done differently. In addition to that exercise, I invite or challenge you to do a self-scan, and it's almost the same thing. Just kind of think about different thoughts and emotions that go through your mind, through your heart. Think about your personality, how you interact with people, and do the same thing. Make a list of things that you're really pleased, within yourself about, and things that you don't really care for about your own personality. Highlight that, or just have, columns. And I want you to really study that and go back and change things on the list, or add to it, subtract from it, whatever. But really think about it, because when you are exercising self-love, those things are so easy to change or improve about yourself. Now, I am talking about this in the way, or in the subject of self-love, because when you truly, fully love yourself, you are the person you want to be. And when you are the person you want to be, you are happy. And it's really hard to shake you off of that, or out of that happy mood. It takes a lot. There's situations that happen where people are looking at me like, why aren't you blowing up? Why aren't you screaming? Why aren't you yelling? And I'm like, it's a minor situation. It's not hurting anybody. It's not affecting my health. It's not affecting my well-being. It's not affecting my mental health. So why would I trip? If I flip out and screaming and yelling because, oh, this bottle spilled over, now I have to clean up this mess, and I just flip out and throw a tantrum, I've elevated my blood pressure. I look like a nut, depending on how loud I scream and yell. I might hurt my throat, stomping around, throwing things around, something could bounce back and hit me. Why would I do all of that over something minor? A lot of times we have to really just kind of check ourselves and just kind of step back and like we're looking at ourselves in a movie and say, you know what? I can tone that down. It's really not difficult. Sometimes people, well, it's hard to control myself. No, it's not. It's really not hard to control yourself. If you want to control yourself, you will. If you don't care, you're not interested in controlling yourself, then you won't. Your mind is powerful. It's very, very powerful, just like your language, just like your words. I tell people, in the Bible, how does it say God created the heavens and the earth? By speaking it into existence. So if you sit here and you say, I'm just a mad person and I can't control myself, that's how it's going to be. But if you first control your thoughts and say, you know what? That's not what I want for myself. It's time to change. I'm going to change. Here comes a new me. And you start speaking it. I am no longer that angry person. I no longer have these outbursts. I no longer desire to be anything like that person. I am a new me. I'm happy. I'm free. I love myself. I enjoy myself. That is how you start. That's how you get the ball rolling. You have the desire to do so and you make it happen. So I wanted to talk about don't block your blessings. And that is one way of doing it, is going in and improving yourself, going in and elevating yourself, going in and growing yourself into a stronger, a better person, a person you can look in the mirror and be happy to see looking right back at you. And then also I want to talk about how it's time to love yourself and how to do it, making time, taking time to love yourself. Another way of not blocking your blessings or not allowing other people to aid in you blocking your blessings is making sure whatever you say you're going to do for yourself, do it. If you say, you know what, today I'm going to leave the house early, I'm going to hop in my car, I'm going to drive down the coast, or drive up to the mountains and have a little time to myself just to connect with nature, to breathe, to unwind. And then the phone rings. Hey, I need your help. I need you to take me somewhere. Instead of saying, all right, I didn't have plans with anybody, so I'm not letting anybody down. I'll go help this person. No, you had plans with you, and you will let yourself down. So what I challenge you to do when these situations like such occur, hey, I need your help. I need you to take me somewhere. I'm unavailable today. That's it. You don't have to say, well, I was going to do this and do that. No, that's the old you. That's the I'm putting everybody before myself and now I have no time for myself you. The new you that has time for self, the new you that loves yourself, the new you that puts self above everyone else will say, I'm unavailable. You don't even have to apologize. Don't apologize. Why would you apologize? You're loving yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You're not sorry for that. So don't say, oh, I'm sorry, I can't. No, I'm unavailable. You get a phone call. Hey, need to borrow some money. I'm short on my bills. No. That's all you have to say. No. Because a lot of people will give somebody money and then they, oh man, they're supposed to pay me, the next week. And the next week I got to pay my cell phone bill. Here we are. My phone's about to get shut off. No. If you haven't taken care of all of your expensive, all of the things that you need to take care of, all of the things for yourself, all of the things for your kids, for your household, and then take care of things that you want for yourself, you have no business loaning anybody else money. Just like you are able to work, earn your money, pay your bills, take care of yourself, your household, buy the things you want for yourself, well, that person can too. We do not have to put ourselves to the side or put ourselves in a sticky situation to help others. And if you lose friends and family members that way, guess what? Good riddance to them. They don't need to be around. I invite you to think about people and even things in your life that do not serve you for your better good. If people are bringing you down, people are making you sad, just the thought of them, your phone rings, you see them on the caller ID, you're like, oh man. Those are the people you just kind of back up from. Don't call them. Even if you're bored, you got something on your mind, don't call them. You call the people that when your phone rings, you go, oh yeah. I'm excited to talk to this person. Someone that you enjoy spending time with. Someone that'll, be so cool as to just give you the simplest compliments, people that add to your life, people that make you happy, people that have your back, people that are there for you. Those are the people you want to hold on close and tight to. The ones that just take from you, energy vampires, they're sucking the life out of you. Those are the people you can just put a little space between you and them. Why have them around? You're looking out for you, number one. You're looking out for you first. If you're a parent, you have kids, you can't have these people bringing you down, and then when you're around your kids, you're in a bad mood. And now they can't even enjoy themselves with you or around you or get your help with homework because you're in a bad mood, because you let some other fool suck your energy, put you in a bad mood, put you in a bad place. Choose yourself over everyone else. You cannot allow people to suck the life out of you. You cannot allow people to drain your energy. You cannot allow people to stop you from doing important things or things you just want to do. You cannot allow people to borrow money from you and then you're left hanging, scrambling, trying to figure out how to pay a bill or buy something that you need. Make sure you're choosing yourself first above all else. And I'm sure there's thousands of other situations that I could use for example or, present to you to show you how you need to say no. You need to just back off from other people. You need to cut people off. I cut off family members because I'm just like, I'm not going to deal with the negativity. I'm not going to deal with, the way they make me feel. I don't like how they make me feel. Block from my phone or mute it. People that, I'm like, I can deal with sometimes, but not all the times. I'm going to pick and choose when we talk. I'm going to pick and choose when I interact with you. They're on mute. And those that I can't deal with, blocked. I mean, close related blood relatives. I don't play. I choose me above everybody else. I love me over everybody else. Because just like when you're on an airplane, what do they tell you to do? You put your oxygen mask on. You put your safety gear on to make sure you're good. Then you help the next person. Because if you pass out, you're not helping anybody. That's the same thing with all areas of life. If your finances aren't together and you don't have all your stuff in order and somebody needs money, you're not going to have it to loan them. If you're not advancing in your career and all that, you're not going to have the money to help your kids out with different things. I was showing my son yesterday how I had invested money in stocks for him. And one was going up and the other one wasn't. So I said, you know what, I'm going to sell this one. Would you like to look at some stuff and see that something that you might want me to invest that money in for you? I have a custodial stock account for him. And he told me, I don't care about that. I said, this could help you with college. It could help you get a car. There's so many different things you could do with this money as it grows. This is yours. This is in your name. I don't worry about stock. Okay, well, my stock's going up and I'm cashing out. I've cashed out and had a wonderful birthday. And I have money in there growing, rising, Bitcoin, all that. I'm investing and I'm doing well. Not incredibly well, but I'm doing good. So, I lost my train of thought. But if you're not able to take care of yourself first, you're not able to take care of anyone else. If you're not living a healthy lifestyle, if you're not focused on your health, then you're not concerned with how long you live. You're not concerned with how long you're going to be around to help out your loved ones, to be there for your loved ones. That's one thing that I talk about a lot. I had went vegan 2 years ago. I am no longer vegan. I'm a dairy-free pescatarian. I just felt like the vegan lifestyle was a little too strict and I wasn't getting enough protein from plants that I needed because I was doing kickboxing, cardio kickboxing. So it was taking a lot out of me. Before I went vegan, I wasn't running out of gas. I was, getting tired. But when I went vegan, the first maybe the first month I was good, but then I noticed I would run out of gas during the warm-ups. And I'm like, whoa, this is not me. I'm healthier. I've been doing this long enough. So I started eating fish just the night before a class. And then I noticed I had the gas to get through the class. I was going, I had the energy. So anywho, I went in for a physical and the doctor told me, she's like, oh my gosh, what have you been doing? She said, first off, when you walked in here, she said, I was in my office. I looked out, I saw you walk by. She's like, I double taked and I said, that's Amber? She's like, you lost weight. I had been kickboxing for months, only lost 5 pounds. Once I adjusted my lifestyle, I dropped 30 pounds when I blinked. My doctor was like, oh my gosh. And then she opens up, my medical report on her laptop, and she's like, whoa, I used to be deficient in vitamin D. Not anymore. I used to be on the border of high cholesterol. I was like inching up there. That went away. My asthma, she was constantly sending me to the asthma allergy specialist. She's like, when's the last time you've gone? And this was maybe about a year after I had went vegan and then, moved it up to just dairy-free pescatarian. And she's like, I haven't even sent you in. She's like, do you need medication? I said, Doc, I have not used it. I said, my asthma feels like it's no longer there. But if I'm around smoke or bleach, yeah, it'll trigger it. The weather could trigger it sometimes, but it's not like it used to be. I used to live in urgent care. Those that know me know I was always posting on Facebook. Here I am again. I need to have my mail forwarded to the urgent care because I lived in urgent care because of my allergies and asthma. Well, my asthma. But it improved my health so much. And I used to choose bacon over my own life because I used to, I'm not letting go of bacon. Oh, I can't have spaghetti without cheese and da da da. I was choosing those things over myself. I was loving food more than I loved me. My doctor, my gynecologist came to me and she said, you have too much estrogen in your uterus. If you don't lose weight, because I was knocking on 200 pounds door. I've been 200 pounds before. She said, if you do not lose weight and adapt to a healthy lifestyle and stick to it and keep the weight off, you will be fighting cancer one day. Now, for 2 years, I went back and forth with the keto diet, lose weight, look great, feel great, and then gain it back. Go back on, gain it back. It's back and forth yo-yo. And that's when I finally said, you know what, something has to give. I'm going to have to pick something and stick with it for the rest of my life. So that's why I said, you know what, I'm going vegan. It didn't make sense to go vegetarian because I'm lactose intolerant, and eating dairy, it really wasn't doing me any good anyway, messed my stomach up and all that. So I said, going vegan. And it was the best thing I've ever done. And then I messed up and I started eating processed vegan food. So I had to let that go again and lose the weight again because that made me gain weight. But staying away from the processed stuff, especially it's easier to stay away from processed stuff since I eat, seafood. But I had to choose me. I had to choose me over bacon. I had to choose me over cheese in my spaghetti. I had to choose me over all of that nonsense. I wasn't a big meat eater, but I did go back to chicken for a little while just recently because I missed wings and fried chicken. And I mean, it really wasn't bad. It didn't cause me to gain weight. It didn't cause me to get sick, but I did feel a little more sluggish eating chicken. Because I was doing it like, once just on the weekends or once a week or whatever. But then I started eating more and more. So I've kicked the bird again. I'm off of chicken again. So it's just seafood and, basically a vegan diet with some seafood in it. But that was me choosing me. That was me loving myself over food. And a lot of people don't do that. People, I want to lose weight, but I gotta have my hamburger. I gotta have my pizza. I gotta. No, you gotta choose yourself. You gotta choose to love you. You gotta choose to want to be healthy. You gotta choose to want to set an example for your kids if you have them. Set an example for your sibling, whoever it is that looks up to you. Set an example to them by choosing you. Choose to love yourself. Choose to be healthy. I know I was cute when I was big, shit. I'm cute. No, but I was still, I still had a pretty face, but, and I carry my weight, different. I carry my weight kind of well, but I look and feel better now. The most important thing is feeling better. Back then, if I would go into a client's house with stairs, I was like, oh my gosh. And I'd go up the stairs slow and I'd have to stop. I'd have to catch my breath. Now I'm, running upstairs, sprinting upstairs on my tippy toes. Like, yeah, now what? And it feels good, So as long as my allergies aren't bothering me, I can sprint up a flight of stairs and keep pushing, keep going. I'm healthy. I'm fit. I feel good, so choose to be healthy. And the bonus, the icing on the cake, is looking healthy also. People always compliment me on my skin. I have nice skin, but eating healthy makes it even better, because I used to get little pimples here and there. You can see a little scar where I had a little pimple from wearing stupid masks and sweating. But outside of having a little pimple from sweating under my mask, I don't get pimples on my face no more. And the different scars I had cleared up. I used to have scars on my chest right here from acne. All that has cleared up. People are constantly complimenting me on my skin. Oh, wow, what do you do? Are you into sports? You look so fit and healthy. Like now, instead of being addicted to cheese in my spaghetti and bacon, I say that because those are my favorite things to eat before. Instead of choosing that or being addicted to that, I'm addicted to going to the gym. I'm addicted to working out. I'm addicted to, how can I freak this meal out vegan style? How can I freak out this fish meal I'm about to eat? That type of stuff excites me and makes me happy, because I can create something that fits my lifestyle, that keeps me healthy, and it's giving me nutrients. It's feeding my body. It's feeding, my life. It's extending my life. So just learn to take on better habits that's going to improve your lifestyle. Before, I didn't want to walk around a corner with my mom. I'd be like, come on, let's take the dogs for a walk. I'm sitting right here. Now I'm like, okay, let's go. As long as I'm not like exhausted from work or hurt myself working out, because that has happened. But as long as those things aren't going on, I'm all for it. I'm ready to go. Like I'm a little sad because lately I've only been hitting the gym 3 days a week. I normally go 5 days a week, and I'm pissed if I only go 4. And lately I've only been going like 3 days a week because with the weather, I have been having issues with my asthma. It's not as bad like it used to be, because I'm not taking any medication. I'm not using any inhalers. I might suck on a Halls with menthol just to help open my lungs up, do a little breathing exercise, and keep it pushing. But that has kind of, and then my sciatic nerve, those things are kind of slowed me down from going to the gym. But it's definitely not because I didn't want to go. It's definitely not because I was lazy. It's definitely not because I chose to come home and sit on my buttocks. That is not why. I take a gym bag to work every day, and I set it on my desk in the office, because when I come in at the end of the day, I change at the office and hit the gym on the way home. So it's been sad. I haven't been able to get there, but I'm feeling better. So I'm gonna hit it up on my way home tomorrow. That's for sure. So anywho, I just want to really express how important it is to choose yourself over others, to make sure you are taking time out to practice self-love. Another challenge, invitation, get out. I flipped the page on that pen and pad where you were writing down notes for, doing your life scan, the scan of your life on how you wish you could change situations, or how you wish you would have reacted differently. And the other list on the self-scan on how you would like to adjust your personality, or different things that you do or how you react in your life. Another list is different things you want to do for yourself, whether it be by yourself or just with your best friend or your partner, and make a list on things that you want to do. Make a list of wonderful ways you feel you could show yourself self-love. Keep going back to that list, keep adding to it. But don't just make the list, don't just add to it. Make sure you're doing those things and you're checking them off. And don't check it off like, okay, I've done it once. No, keep doing it. But just make sure you make that list. Make sure you read that list. Make sure you add to that list. And make sure you do the things on that list. Even if you want to plan a trip to Bora Bora. You may not be able to get there for a while because all the things going on in the world. But make sure you get there one day. Choose yourself. Love yourself. If you need any help or advice, in the description, you will find my website, zenobiaspath.us. On my website, you will find a list of services, more information on the services I provide, and you will find my contact information so you can contact me for a session. I do offer a free phone consultation. So if you want to schedule something, but you're not sure, I mean, I do everything from tarot reading to life coaching to hypnotherapy to Reiki to spiritual cleansing, to cleanse your aura, cleanse your energy field, cleanse your home. I do all of that. So you can go check out my website, give me a call and say, hey, I'd like a phone consultation. And however something flew in my face. However you may need me to help you, I'm there for you. So hope to talk to you soon. Hope you enjoyed the video. I didn't plan on it being this long. I know I can go on and on, but there was a lot to cover since I combined part 2 and 3 in this video. But I thank you so much for watching. Love and light. Contact me if you need me. Please leave a comment. Say I hate the video, I love the video. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. So like, share, subscribe, and hit the alert button so you can get alerts when I go live again. Oh, that's one thing. It's football season. So I goofed up by scheduling Thursdays. So I may, because nobody comes on lives and no one's interacting. So I may just pre-record and keep the 7 p.m. Thursday night time slot. But if the Packers are playing on Thursday night, I'm not going to be on here. I'm going to be watching the Packers play. But anywho, love, light, blessings. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate the likes, the subscriptions, the sharing, the subscribing to the channel so you can get the alerts and all that good stuff. So check out my webpage. Let me know if you need me. I'm here for you. I love you all. Love, light, blessings. Mwah. Stay safe out there, everyone. Please stay safe. But enjoy yourselves. Bye. Much love. Love yourself. Love yourself. Don't just enjoy yourself. Love yourself. All right. Let me know how that's going too. Hit me up. Email me. Message me here. Write something in the comments on here. Hey, Amber, I did your exercise, the exercise, the homework that you gave on the live. I really enjoyed it. It helped, or that was bad advice. It sucks. Whatever. Just tell me. Let me know something. I want to hear. I need feedback. All right. Love, blessings, light, all that good stuff. Mwah. Love you all.